Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Shunyata Path. I have actually decided to start a new series for pick a card reading. And this series is called Alignment of Chakras. So, here, what I'm planning on doing is that, all of us actually struggle in our day to day life with different issues. And time and again, I'm sure you all hear someone tell you, like, it seems like your heart chakra is blocked and you should try to cleanse it to be in more alignment, or to bring it in more alignment, or like it seems like your sacral chakra is blocked. And especially when you're having conversation with other folks who are on spiritual journey. But sometimes it is also hard to know exactly what is really blocking our chakras, right? So in order to help with that aspect, I thought that it would be really helpful for those who are trying to actually remove their blockages in this year, in 2023. This series would be super helpful in really identifying the root causes of why your chakras are blocked. So today what we are going to do is we are still going to do a pick a card reading in this series, but every week I will post a video in terms of understanding what are the root causes for each chakras. So we're going to start with Muladhara Chakra this week, or root chakra. And then next week we will move on to sacral chakra, and so on and so forth. So with that, let's get started. So today what we are going to do is I'm going to do a pick a card reading for Muladhara Chakra or root chakra. And I'm going to ask guidance from spirit guides to really understand what are the root causes for blockages for each of the groups. And then based on that, I will also try to receive some guidance from Archangels in terms of what can really help resolve those blockages. And so once you actually find out the root cause, based on the pile that you pick, you can go to YouTube and find specific meditations or binaural beats or like affirmations that can really help you resolve those blockages. And hopefully you find this really helpful. So with that, let's get started. So here, as most of you might know, that root chakra or Muladhara Chakra is represented by red color. So here I have a red rose. So all the options are basically in the tone of red to represent Muladhara Chakra. So the first pile here is red rose. Second pile is red ring. For the just for better visibility, I hope you can see this. Okay, so that's red ring, and this one is a rose incense stick. So this is, I know it's a slightly different toned red, but it is still red in color. So again, just to repeat the options, pile number 1 is red rose, pile number 2 is the red ring, and pile number 3 is the red incense stick. So with that, take a few minutes, meditate upon each pile and see which intuitively clicks for you. And then you can click on the timestamp in the description box and get to your selected reading. So I'll see you guys at your reading. Welcome back, group number 1. So you chose the red rose. Let's get into your reading. Dear spirit guides, for group number 1, can you please tell us what is really impacting the root chakra or the Muladhara Chakra? Please and thank you. Okay. I was just making sure that the pile is actually not upside down. Okay. So here, what I have is the first card that I have here is decision. So it seems like you are struggling with the decision making skill. The first card that I have here is King of Swords. I actually got this card upright, which kind of tells me that sometimes you do struggle with having enough clarity to make decision. Even though you have a lot of options in front of you, you feel really confused about the options that you have, which in spite of you being in a position to make decision, it's hard for you to just make them. The other card that I have here is Queen of Swords, which is telling me that one of the reasons why you do feel like you feel confused about decision making is that you are distracted and focusing on a lot of things at the same time. So, for example, if there's a situation that's going on and someone is telling you about the situation, while you are in conversation with someone, listening about the situation, you are thinking about a million things at the same time in your mind, and that's why you're not really concentrating on the conversation that is going on at the present moment. And this is what you're struggling with, and the reason is that because it seems like you're feeling really heavily burdened with the responsibilities, where you feel like you have to do so many things at the same time, and you have to kind of make sure you are fulfilling your responsibilities. And that's why there is like an imbalance of emotions here, where you feel like you have to give, constantly keep on giving, versus being able to make some decisions for yourself, where it's more like, where you can actually take from someone else as well. So there's like an imbalance going on between give and take situation, which is also leading to the decision making issues here. Let's try to get a little bit more understanding of what else is going on. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please tell us what else is going on with group number 1? Why is their root chakra or the Muladhara Chakra blocked? This is for group number 1, Red Rose group. Please and thank you. Okay. This is very interesting. So the first card that I have here is the Moon card, where it talks about you needing the healing, of course. This card is also basically pointing to the fact that you have fearful dreams at night. So basically, you are suffering from nightmares. I know that for some of you, it might be true that you are having nightmares, but for the rest of you, it might be true that you're having really restless sleep. So you're not able to get the rest that you need while you're sleeping at night, which is really impacting you in these sleepless nights, or like not getting enough rest is really impacting you physically as well. Recently, for some of you, there has been a news that actually came across, which has been troubling you a lot. And this news has something to do with your financial security. So if you know, Muladhara Chakra or the root chakra is also responsible for our financial stability, right? And this is where the blockage is coming from. So because your finances or financial stability is impacted, it is resulting in fear and anxiety, which is also resulting in imbalance of emotions, as I said earlier, kind of blocking your pathway of growth, right? So here we have reverse ace of wands, I mean. It's basically showing that you're not able to make the progress that you anticipated at this time because of the fear and anxiety that you're facing. This is also I also have Daughter of Pentacles card, where I feel that you are actually whatever work that you're doing, either you are fairly new in that area, or you are someone who is in their, I would say, like, you are younger in age, right? So for those who are actually young, even though you're young, you are really skilled at what you do. But still, like, this issue of not having financial security is impacting you, while for the others who are not so young, when I say young, let's just say, like, any folks who are like about 40, 50 maybe, you are fairly new or not that experienced in the work that you do right now. But the reason I'm trying to say this is because your skill level is also showing up as one of the blockages here, in the sense that either you're inexperienced or you being fairly new at the skill at your job. Both aspects are actually one of the reason why you are also struggling a little bit right now. Now, for those who are young, it's actually, let's get a couple of cards to kind of clarify that a little bit more. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please explain Daughter of Pentacles card a little bit more, please, and thank you. Yeah, okay. I think so. What happened here is, like, when I was shuffling, one card was about to come out and then it went back in. So what's happening is, like, for those who are young, it is your confidence that is impacted right now. Even though confidence is related to solar plexus chakra, the reason Muladhara Chakra is coming up as the root cause is because it is related to your anxiety. So sometimes for a particular situation can result in blockages in more than one chakras, right? So that is what's actually showing up for folks who are young. Okay, and then for people who are a little bit who are over 40s, let's just say over 40s or 50s, you are actually struggling because you feel there is a lot more competition. So I got a 3 of Swords card. It's actually a very different reading than how I was anticipating, but here it is showing that there is competition of the environment is very competitive where you're working, right? So that is leading you to feel that anxiety. So in both cases, because the aspect of anxiety is involved, your root chakra is impacted. So that's that. I'm going to try to get a couple of cards for 8 of Wands here. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please clarify 8 of Wands card? Okay, yeah, see this. I got this 8 of Pentacles card, which is showing that you have to work on getting better at the skills that you need for your job. Going back to the earlier question, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, please. I see. Oh, okay, this makes sense. So this is actually a positive card here. I got the Chariot for you guys. So Chariot here is basically saying that you have realized that you are a little bit stuck in the current energies right now, which is kind of making you feel that you're not entirely sure. So this is Seven of Pentacles here. You are not entirely sure if you are making progress or if you're moving backwards in the current state. And the reason for feeling that, so this card was actually hidden under the Seven of Pentacles. So I have Daughter of Swords card, which was upright, upside down, I mean. Which was reverse, I mean. So Daughter of Swords card is basically telling us that you have a really keen observation skill, okay, which is actually your strength. However, in the current situation, what is happening is that because you have great observation skill, you are also observing things that are not in your benefit, right? And that aspect is actually really, really bothering you and not letting you feel good about whatever your achievements are in the current state. And that's why sometimes it is good to let it go and just release. So if you have 9 good things going on and just one not so good thing going on, don't focus so much on the negative aspect. Try to relish or try to cherish the positive aspects of the first 9 things versus focusing on the last thing that did not really turn out well, because that is going to help you move forward in the right direction. And it seems like you are aware of this issue, and you have already identified, for some of you, you may have already identified that this is the issue that you are actually struggling with. So we did discuss a few things here that is impacting your root chakra. One is your decision-making power, right? Clarity of mind is in question because of too much responsibility. There's an imbalance of give and take, which is causing that not being able to make decision or focus issues, basically. Then over here, we talked about fear and anxiety kind of impeding your growth. And then the last one is either your inexperience or being young, causing a competitive environment to impact you. So let's see if we can get a couple of guidance cards to understand what can be done to help the situation. Dear Archangels, can you please tell us for group number 1, Red Rose group, what is the guidance that you have to overcome the blockages of the root chakra? Please and thank you. Okay. I see. So the guidance that came through is the Sun card, where the guidance is that focus on the positive thinking. Use the power of positive thinking because life is wonderful and this is going to lead you to an inspiring success. Let's see. I think there needs to be more guidance that needs to come through. Dear Archangel, can you please provide additional guidance for group number 1, please and thank you. Okay. Okay, I need some more clarity here. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please explain page of my full guidance card, please, and thank you. So this is a very, very specific guidance coming through for maybe a really small, really few folks from group number 1. The guidance that has come through is that you need to review your documents and contracts very thoroughly. So let's say if some of you have signed up for a new job recently, and if you're wondering why things are not going the way they should, the guidance that is coming through is that you should probably go back and review your job offer or if a contract that you've signed, because it seems like you may have probably accepted something that is not meant for you. Yeah, because this card here is basically kind of showing the imbalance of give and take here. It seems like you are probably end up giving way more in this current job scenario that you have, current job that you have, versus receiving more from the job. And this is where the strength card is showing up. So if you do find that the job that you have signed up for, they don't have the terms that you agree to, either you will have to step up and basically release yourself from this situation, or the other option is to make peace with the situation. So here, white rose, if you see, that is basically speaking to making peace in the situation, because it might be possible that the contracts are time bound, and then you may have to just live with it for a little while until the period ends. So that was a very, very specific guidance. Let's see if there's any additional final guidance that needs to come through. Dear Spirit, dear Archangel, are there any final guidance that you would like to provide for group number 1? Please and thank you. There's nothing in there. I'm going to try once more. Dear Archangel, are there any final guidance that you would like to provide for group number 1? Please and thank you. Okay, so this is basically it's a 10 of Raphael card, basically. And Archangel Raphael is all about family and love and relationships. So it is saying that you have love and blessings that fill your life, and you have a good family support. So that is also a positive aspect in your life that you should be focusing on while you are trying to resolve the blockages in your Muladhara Chakra. So I think that's a great way to kind of lighten the situation, lighten the emotions a little bit, to be able to focus on really the positive aspects that you have in your life. I think that's it, group number 1. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I will try to find, I know that I have done a video before where I did attach links for Muladhara Chakra healing. I'll try to find that again and add it to this description box. Yeah, and like I said, there are specific areas that I did mention. It might be worthwhile for you to find YouTube meditation or like binaural beats or like some music that can help you relieve those blockages in root chakra, and hopefully that will help you cleanse them and bring root chakra in alignment. So and if you are interested in specific reading, personalized reading, then I have started offering personalized reading on Etsy. I will attach the link in the description box below. So in case if you're interested, you can click on it and book your personalized reading. Yeah, and please leave a comment and let me know how did you feel about the reading. And if you have any suggestions or feedback, please let me know as well. I would love to hear from you guys. How did you think about it? What did you think about it? But with that, please click on the like and the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, group number 2. You chose the red ring. So let's get into your reading. I apologize for the background noise. It's just kids playing basketball. Dear spirit guides, can you please tell us the reason why group 2's root chakra is blocked? Group 2 is the red ring group. Can you please tell us why is their root chakra blocked? Please and thank you. Okay. So the first card here is the Merlin card, which is all about magical powers. So it seems like you truly believe that you can achieve anything, which is an amazing thing. However, in spite of you having been able to do this in the past, recently or lately, you have been feeling like you are not able to, I would say, like, have magic in your life with the skills that you have. So just to clarify this a little bit, I know it's a little bit confusing statement here, but what I'm trying to say is, like, let's say if before you were able to overcome the obstacles very easily because you have that skill in you where you can easily overcome the obstacles, lately you have been feeling that you have not been able to achieve that kind of success. And so that's one of the main issues that you are really dealing with right now, that you are feeling really stuck and you're not able to achieve what you expected or what you expect yourself to be doing or achieving. Now, so one of the reason here is, so we have your Daughter of Swords here. This card speaks to your observation power. So you really have a solid observation power and you are able to see the entire situation completely. However, we have a reverse Ace of Swords, which is speaking to the fact that even though you can see the entire situation, you are not able to comprehend it at the same level to be able to have enough clarity in your mind and because you do not have that clarity, you're not able to make progress with the situation that you're dealing with. Let me get some clarification about the Star card here. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please clarify the Star card for group number 2, please and thank you. Okay. This is pretty interesting. So here, I got a death card when I asked for clarification of star card, which is pretty amazing. And 3 of Wands and Father of Wands. So here, what spirit guides are trying to tell us is that in spite of the fact that you're struggling with being able to overcome the obstacles, you are going to you are going to succeed in being able to remove the blockages that you're facing. And that is where the death card comes in, where you will be able to get rid of the blockages. However, it seems like what spirit guides are also telling us is that you have been too focused on others and the situations at this point. However, you need to start focusing on yourself. So because the reason you need to start focusing on yourself is because you have this healing card here, so the Temperance card, where spirit guides are saying that your fire and water element are not in balance. So when you have that imbalance of fire and water element, you are going to face emotional turmoil. Actually, I want to get a couple of cards here before I say any further. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please clarify the Temperance card for group number 2, please, and thank you. I see what's going on. So you are basically, seems like there are some fights going on actually in your environment with the people that you're close to. And you are also seeking some kind of harmonious relationship with your partner. So no wonder you have an imbalance of fire and water going on. Let's get one more card because I think I need. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please clarify the water element here? What are you trying to tell us about what's causing the imbalance in water element? Please and thank you. Let's see. Okay. So I got here 6 of Wands card, which basically tells me that the reason that you are struggling with expressing your emotions is because when there's probably a lot of celebration or positive events going on around you, you feel that you are not empowered to voice your emotions very freely, and that is where you kind of feel suppressed. And when you feel suppressed, that is where your root chakra starts getting blocked, right? So it is technically throat chakra because, I mean, when we start talking about the water element, it is the throat chakra, but when we start talking about the fire element, it is the root chakra. Here, what I'm saying is when I say that you're feeling suppressed is your fire element. Your fire element is basically seems like it's suppressed, and fire element, I feel that even though fire element does represent sacral or the solar plexus chakra, it is also very much related to the root chakra. I personally feel that, and I personally believe that very strongly as well. And some of that is also due to a lot of like people around you who are either like having those debates more than like harmonious discussions. These are more like hot debates, which are causing this anxiety in you, and because of which you're not able to come out in your full potential and take control of the situation. I feel like there's actually something more to this, actually. Let's see if I can get more information. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please tell us what is really the underlying cause of all this that group number 2 is facing? Please and thank you. What is the absolute underlying cause of all these emotions? Oh, okay. So this is actually great. No wonder. So here I got a reverse 4 of Pentacles and a reverse 3 of Pentacles. A reverse 4 of Pentacles is talking about on the external side, it seems like you're progressing a lot from financial or career aspect, right? However, underneath, you have this. So underneath, your fear about financial stability has not changed, which is why you are, pardon me here, but it almost seems like you are taking crap from others, right? So because you are scared that if you try to step up and voice your concerns, that financial stability will get impacted. That's the reason you are not stepping up and voicing your concern. And the underlying reason is because you are scared that if you will try to say something, your financial stability is going to get impacted. The 3 of Pentacles here actually are showing exactly the same thing as before, that that you have been focusing a lot on our external surroundings. However, additionally, one more thing that this card is also telling us is that you have been through the situation in the past. So it almost feels like a repetition of karmic pattern, if you will, right? So when you have already been burnt once, you don't want to get burnt twice from similar situation. That's why you're being super careful. But instead, what's happening is like that is causing blockages in your root chakra, causing fear, anxiety, financial insecurities in this case, and kind of a feeling of stuck energy, if you will. However, we do have the positive card here, so there is a star card here. Now let's get into the guidance part. Dear Archangels, can you please provide guidance for group number 2, the red ring group, in terms of how to remove the blockages in root chakra that they have? Please and thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. Dear Archangels, do you have any additional guidance for group number 2 to remove blockages from their root chakra? Please and thank you. Okay. So here the guidance card that we got is change your life. Basically, this card is talking about a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. So what spirit guides or what archangels are trying to tell you here is that you have to understand that all the situations are not the same, even though externally they may look same, right? So instead of thinking about this as another situation where you're feeling stuck, think about this as an opportunity where you can actually bring a change. And do not keep on waiting to take action. Break free of procrastination, and you will realize that as soon as you take some action, you are going to break the chains of this stuck energy, and you are going to feel the freedom in real sense in your heart, in your root chakra, helping with removal of blockages. I do think there has to be one more card that needs to come out. Let's see. I'm going to try this deck once more and see if Archangels are going to say anything else. Dear Archangels, are there any final guidance messages for group number 2? Please and thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we have here 3 of Gabriel card. This is basically saying that as soon as you will take step, there you will actually realize prosperity and abundance. So it is time to take the next step and optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So go in with a positive mindset that as soon as you will voice your concerns, you will actually see that you will be awarded in this case versus getting punished. So the guidance is actually pretty clear that all you need to do is be courageous and take the next step. And that is going to help you relieve your blockages from root chakra. I think that's it, group number 2. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I know this is very different reading than how I usually do, but I do think that given where we are at in terms of our energies for collective, I think this will be a good series for all of us to kind of listen to and work on each chakra as we move along. If the reading did resonate with you, please leave me a comment and click on the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click on the bell button so you do get notified whenever I post new videos. I do plan on doing one video each week for each chakra. So please do not miss any of the videos, as it will kind of help you keep the momentum on and kind of keep you in this progress mode, right? With that, and yes, if you do want to book a personalized reading, I will leave a link in the description box below. So if you do want to book a personalized reading, click on the link and I can do the reading for you. With that, I'm going to end the reading right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, group number 3. You chose the rose incense stick or the red incense stick. So let's get into your reading. Dear spirit guides, can you please tell us why is root chakra for group number 3 blocked? What are the causes for the blockages in root chakra for group number 3? Please and thank you. Okay, so group number 3, it seems like you are you're not being able to feel that peace right now. Your inner silence is completely disturbed. And it's very hard for you to understand if you are making progress or not in the current situation. I did get the same card for the first group, and however, their area was different. In this case, it seems like it is your love relationship that is actually causing all this struggle in your life right now. there is a sense of insecurity that you're experiencing. Let's see. I think there is more. That's a lot. There's a lot going on here. You have probably, this might be true for some of you, but just a fair warning that this might not. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna say it because it's showing up. It showed up twice in the reading here, so I do want to make sure I give out the messages that are being sent to me. It seems like for some of you, you have been deceived, you have been cheated, and that is because of presence of a third person in your love relationship. You actually thought that this relationship that you have is going to be your entire world, and that is how you were thinking about it. Your world quite literally revolved around this relationship, but you did find out. Oh, here this card is basically saying, it's connecting the entire story here. You also have good sense of observation. It's actually funny, both groups before got this card, and this card quite literally speaks to your observation skills. You have a very good sense of observation, and because of these observation skills, you were able to find out that you did get cheated by your partner. And it seems like this is probably not the first time. So even though externally, it seems like you have progressed a lot in your relationship that you have right now, underneath, the situation has not changed. It has always been that you were cheated before as well. And that's the reason you are really confused that if you have actually made any progress or not. Let's try to get some more clarity about the Eight of Cups card. Dear Spirit Guides, can you please clarify Eight of Cups card, reverse Eight of Cups cards for group number 3, please and thank you. Okay, yeah. See, it is very. Okay, I feel like you are feeling really, really. I don't want to use the word messed up, but I feel like that is how you're feeling right now from inside. Like your emotions are really all over the place. Yeah, see, like I said, oh, even this wants to go away. There has been cheating involved. So this card here is basically saying that you actually have all the clarity that you need in order to understand what the situation is going on. And I'm sorry, I know that my voice is probably low right now, but I don't know. I think that is how group number 3 are feeling right now. Most likely that's the reason I'm not able to show the excitement in my voice that I usually have. Yeah, it's pretty sad energy that I feel right now from group number 3. Is there any additional root cause for blockages in root chakra for group number 3, please and thank you. You're It seems like you have always expected the person to change, and that person has failed to do so. Yeah, see? Yeah, I see the devil card here, and that has not happened. See, I got the high priestess card. This is actually a great card here, because what it's telling is that if you choose, this is completely your choice if you want to do this or not, but if you choose to thrive, you can do that by not paying attention to this situation that's happening. Now, that doesn't mean that you tolerate the dishonesty or the injustice that's happening, but what it means is that's more to life. That's a whole world that is there, that you can own, and that is the way of healing yourself. Do not get bogged down by recurring situations. You don't have to endure that. I'll get guidance card for you guys in a couple of minutes, but before that, I do want to pull cards for the other folks who are actually not experiencing this situation. Dear spirit guides, can you please tell us for the rest of the folks who have not been deceived, but their root chakra is still blocked, what is causing their root chakra to be blocked? Please and thank you. Okay. I see. Some of you might be struggling through some. Oh, interesting. Some of you might be struggling through some legal matters, which is causing a lot of anxiety in terms of what's going to happen. It seems like there was some hope in the case that you had, and that situation has changed now, which is why you are feeling a little defeated. It is causing it's kind of messing with your head, because you are kind of struggling in figuring out like what's right, what's wrong, or even how to move forward in the situation. Let's see if we can get more cards here. Just Spirit Guides, can you please explain Two of Swords, please, and thank you. For group number 3. Okay. So, my deck would be. You got another High Priestess card, see? So it seems like you have to work on healing yourself. I did get the Sun card here, but though it was reversed, so yeah, it's basically telling us that you had some hope in the case which you lost, and that is why you are feeling that fear. It might be case for some of you, but for others it might be not a literal justice situation. So in your environment, you might be experiencing something where you are seeing some kind of injustice, and it almost seems like you had some hope that someone would stand up for you, and that person did not, and that's why you're feeling defeated right now, because you are almost at a point where you feel like you don't understand the situation anymore, or you don't understand why things went down that way. And it may sound a little confusing, but what basically I'm trying to say here is like you lost your support, which is why you're feeling really defeated in this situation that you're experiencing right now. Okay, let's get some guidance card for both groups that we have here. So first we are going to get some guidance card for people who have experienced deception. So Archangel, can you please tell us how can group number 3, folks who have experienced cheating or deception or recently, how can they resolve the blockages in their root chakra? Please and thank you. So, okay, so you have received 2 guidance, which are very different guidances, but I think it's amazing. So one is page of Ariel here. What archangels are telling you is that you will get an opportunity to learn something new. And instead of focusing on this energy, this relationship, you want to be putting your energy in actually educating yourself and basically focusing on more stable aspects of your life. What this is going to do is this is going to help you increase your self-confidence, right? And as soon as that's going to happen, you will realize that the world is at your feet. Quite literally this. The world is at your feet and you have everything available to you in the world that can serve you for your highest good. And you do not have to suffer through this heartbreak. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to suffer through this heartbreak. So that's the first advice that's coming through. And again, if an opportunity does not get offered to you, it doesn't hurt for you to step up and look for something that you can learn to distract yourself and make yourself feel more productive, feel more engaged in more positive or productive things, right? So wait for opportunities to come through, but again, like I said, it's for your own self-improvement, so you can also step up and look for different chances or different things that you can improve upon. The other guidance that is coming through is solutions. So here, the card here is that success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So here, archangels are basically telling you that you need to forgive yourself and accept the healing energies. You are being too hard on yourself right now, which is causing blockages. When we are too hard on ourselves, we basically tell ourselves that we are not worth of the happiness that can possibly come through to you, right? Which is what archangels are saying, that that's not true. You need to exercise forgiveness for yourself, feel better about yourself, and accept the healing energy that universe has to offer you. This is going to help you this will help you remove blockages from your root chakra, because then you're going to feel more stable emotionally. You're going to be more self-confident, and it is also going to help you become more independent, right? See here, there's a fire element right here. So this is going to help you make your fire element or the Muladhara Chakra really strong. Yeah. I do feel like there's a shift in energy for group number 3 for people who have been feeling deceived, because I feel like this guidance card has provided some hope, and maybe I'm just, because I'm a little bit more sensitive to energies, I'm feeling that shift that kind of made me pause slightly. I'm gonna ask, so next I'm gonna get guidance for group number 3 for the other people who are struggling through other like justice kind of situation, injustice situation. So Archangels, can you please tell us for group number 3 for people who are dealing with injustice right now? What guidance do you have for them, please, and thank you. Oh, that's interesting. It's actually super amazing that both group of people kind of receive the same message. Okay, so here we have 8 of Ariel, and here also the guidance is that you need try to take up a training, and that additional education or training is going to help you become more perfect. So if you are someone who actually doesn't know why, who are kind of struggling with clarity, getting some additional training with whatever you're struggling with to understand the situation is going to help you come out of the situation better. The other card that I have here is a Lover's card, which is also pretty interesting. So it is possible that whoever is going through some legal matters here, you might be going through a case with your partner. So here the guidance that is coming through is make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, and there's power of love. So it is possible that if you are going through a case with your partner, you might still be in love with that person that you're having a legal case with. And that is why the guidance that's coming through is to make decisions from your heart, because your heart is going to give you true guidance here. The third guidance that has come through is 3 of Michael, which is basically telling you to release your past. You will grow from the situation, and time heals all wounds. So for this situation, do not worry about the past so much. That is what the advice is coming through, because time has this power to heal anyone that we go through, right? So or pain that we go through, time has that power of healing all our wounds, basically. So here what Archangel Michael is telling us, or advising you to do, is to release your past and do not get stuck on it. Try to practice letting go, right? Surrender to the universe. Universe is going to have the highest good for you. So let it go, release the past, and trust that time and universe is going to help heal everything that you've been through. Yeah, I do think this is it, group number 3, in terms of your reading and guidance. I know that even within group 3, we had 2 groups, so I hope that the messages resonated with all of you in group 3. Please leave me a comment and let me know what did you think about the reading. If you did like it, please click on the like button. And if you can, click on the bell button to get notified anytime I upload a new reading. And with that, also, if you're interested in a personalized reading, I am attaching the link to the description box below. So you can click on it and book one of those if you want to. Yeah, and with that, I'm gonna end the video right here, and I'll see you guys next time. And please feel free to leave me a comment, share the video with anyone that you think are struggling with root chakra themselves. I do plan on making the series, and I do plan on uploading a video for each chakra every week. So if possible, try to continue watching the videos, and then once you watch the video, try to find other YouTube videos for meditation or binaural beats or affirmations that can help you release all the issues that I've mentioned in the reading. So that will kind of help you release all the blockages and will help your chakras to come in alignment. If you have any questions, you can always post the questions and I will try my best to reply and give guidance if that's what you need. But with that, I'm gonna sign off and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.